Everybody watch out, 'cause someone's out to turn this night around. Is it you or is it I? Nobody knows. Look around your shoulder. I don't want to be carried away in a hearse. I wish I knew how I might die, but nobody knows. You're a sneaky little imposter. You're a sneaky little imposter. Like you're among us. I can feel it, I can feel it in my bones. So why don't you show yourself and leave us all alone? You're a sneaky little imposter. You're a sneaky little imposter. Like you're among us. I can feel it, I can feel it in my bones. So why don't you show yourself? They're listening in to everything we're discussing. No one is safe, but we got to keep on breathing, 'cause the actor's here. The actor's playing the part. Oh, he or she's so sneaky. Look around your shoulder. I don't want to be carried away in a hearse. I wish I knew how I might die, but nobody knows. You're a sneaky little imposter. You're a sneaky little imposter. Like you're among us. I can feel it, I can feel it in my bones. So why don't you show yourself and leave us all alone? Maybe you're just messing with us. Yeah, maybe you're just messing with us. Like you're among us. I can feel it, I can feel it in my bones. So why don't you show yourself? Show yourself. You're among us, so show yourself. 'Cause not a single one of us wants to die here, right now. No. I think we're done with this charade. So why don't you come out and please stop playing with our brains? Oh no. You're a sneaky little imposter. You're a sneaky little imposter. Like you're among us. I can feel it, I can feel it in my bones. So just leave us alone. You're a sneaky little imposter. You're a sneaky little imposter. Like you're among us. I can feel it, I can feel it in my bones. So why don't you show yourself? limitation, wanting your sensation. In this silly situation, I wanna rage my dream. Never stop 止まりたくない犠牲になった愛がトライしてもビッグ目指すストリートワンのスイートビッグゲート音はそうキーシフトちも道へかろう Cause I'm never gonna stop to trick my dream
必なモチベーション全てのシミュレーション逃げてみたってどこでもセーフティーゾーン何かを手に入れて何かを忘れてく世界が壊れても変わらない
Never slow down コンマタン1秒でノックダウン余韻の公式へて Go to the next sound 誇り舞う敗者地に這ういくつだけの野良君たち邪魔くさいからしかとしていこうストリーカー去ってゆくスイートの向こう Something that you know
Pleasure dream 時を駆け抜けてゆく風も光満ちてゆく Pleasure dream までいることだけを You the wind 忘れないでいて続く果てない道を愛も過去も振り向かず吹けるあなた輝いている Let your dream 今を生きて
Video intermission. This video is sponsored by Wondershare Formora and Formora 9. I added some of our pre-recorded videos with Formora 9, as you can see through the banner near the bottom of your video. No. Also for video intermission, we'll be soon making a separate video to show you how to build one of these double-decker drift bus. So if you're playing crazy Z YouTubers want make drift cars, you better try to watch that tutorial that will be coming soon, when somewhere in the Singapore holidays. These buses are fit into the Singapore theme by SBS Transit. International people from other countries will not know these buses though, but then if you search Singapore buses in Singapore, you might know some of these buses with the same liveries as the buses in this video. Also, by the way, we are able to build 2 of these for this Eurobeat and other music video compilation dances. These drift buses are really basic. Well, the tutorial will say no more, alright, and will tell you more about these buses. Yes, that's all for this intermission.
3, 2, 1.
kaput. I can fly like an eagle, strike like a hawk.
Don't you see that I've changed the game? No, I am the game.
I came up from the bottom and into the top. For the first time I feel alive. I can fly like an eagle, strike like a hawk. Do you think you can survive the top?
And I'm taking it to the top.
I know I'll climb on top of the world, and I will never rest for a second again. One more time, I have beaten them out. The scent of gasoline announces the end. They all said I'd best give it up. What a fool to believe their lies. Now they've fallen, I'm at the top. Are you ready now to die? I came up from the bottom and into the top. For the first time I feel alive. I can fly like an eagle, strike like a hawk. Do you think you can survive the top, the top, the top?
And I'm taking it to the top.
One more turn and I'll settle the score. Rubber fire screams into the night. Crash and burn is what you're gonna do. I am the master of the asphalt fight. They all said I'd best give it up. What a fool to believe their lies. Now they've fallen, I'm at the top. Are you ready now to die? I came up from the bottom and into the top. For the first time I feel alive. I can fly like an eagle, strike like a hawk. Do you think you can survive? I came up from the bottom and into the top.
Hey guys, thank you for this video. And if you've seen this video, you might have been interested in this movie. So, it's time for the outro. But then first, we need to capture a very amazing thumbnail shot because we don't want to use old pictures because that's horrible. So we're going to get a thumbnail shot, and often we can edit it and finish. Let's do it. Let's do that thumbnail shot. Okay, the mic is still on. I cannot turn it off. First off, before we did the thumbnail picture, I want to thank Brandon. I still like Vivian, even though I don't drive that often, because we are waiting for some updates for some fun stuff and other things like new buses, maybe one of the new buses or a new bus for everybody. I want to thank the players who created the free candy trap van that gave me the inspiration to create this drift bus. And I want to thank the crazy players and YouTubers who are interested with making their own drift cars in this game. Sorry, I got also nothing important. So I want to thank those people on we're not going to stream anymore due to some issue. So we will keep you on an update soon. By the way, we are posting 2 new videos about this drift bus. I want to tell you that. During the video animation, I said that we are going to give you a tutorial, but then I'm so bored with building a third version, so we are going to give you some tips to build this. Well, it's the same length and height through the structure and chassis and design. So if you look carefully, both buses have a different penalties. So there are a few things that are optional now. And we'll be stopping the review so we can tell you about it. Mic is on now. Sorry about that. Family issues. Okay, first off, the hover engines. They can be placed anyhow, either on this bus or the other bus, which you cannot see. The optional thing inside this double-decker is seats and ceiling lights. In Singapore, when it's dark, buses need some indoor lights and LEDs to keep the inside bright, so you can know where you're on. So you won't get something like that. I don't know what to say. The second, alright, now the LED lights are the second optional thing. The first optional thing are more seats, so that players in the server, when you have fun with your drift bus, you can ask whether you want to go on the bus or whatever. That's the first optional thing of the 2 optional things inside of the bus. There are a lot of optional changes to both buses. First off, decals. Not just the color, you can also add text like the signages or the logo. But then I had to do some changes because they don't allow the word SBS, which stands for Singapore Bus Services here in Singapore. So I had to change it to SG for SIG, that stands for Singapore for short, and then add the transit, SBS Transit. To know that this is a Singapore bus, bus, you can also use the put the optional add-on on along with the decal text called "Welcome to Singapore" on the front sign, either there where my mouse is pointing on the first bus, which is the first built-in bus, which wasn't finished. I had to add the roof. We have a bottom signage where it's still all orange. We have a gray version which was also orange but it was changed so we can add the text. And it's on the top, right above the upper deck, a front window. And then this one is underneath the windshield. Oh god. Why do I always has a lot of family issues? Oh no. Turn off the engines. That went wrong. That is oh god. What the hell are you doing? No, what is it? Turn off the engines.
How many subscribers? 10 million already.
Shh. I hate family issues. If you ask you, that's enough. So be quiet. I hate family. Don't touch it. Go. Just go. You know. Hate family issues. Why do I always have so many family issues? Like, I don't want to do another take, and then this is boring. So this is a horrible video or something. Hate family issues. If you also if you also hate family issues in this pandemic, please write in the comments below. I need to get my second bus out. Shit. Okay, because of that weird idiot with the tank rolling in the Model 3 wheels, you know that in Plane Crazy there's only one style of wheels, and that is Model 3 wheels. Maybe not a lot of players know about that, so no, you should check out all of my Tesla Plane Crazy topic videos. That proves you that how it fits the design of the replica in Plane Crazy. Now here are the quick optional things. We have a bumper change. This is the standard bumper and this is the modified bumper with a new color. Really nice. Here's the second optional thing. In the standard edition that you want to build, we have a purple middle for the grill. Then in this version there is a polish or something tannish bright white, like oak wood in Minecraft in real life. No, not oak wood, bench wood. Yeah, that's right, bench wood. The other changes are the window size. In the standard edition, the windows are longer, but then in the modified edition, so we have smaller windows. Back to that later. But then it could be a bit more smaller by adding a rear door on the left. It's not a BRT, so you shouldn't put the back door on both sides. So it's just left. You know, the buses are right-hand drive, just like the right-hand drive cars we have here in Singapore. The second optional thing is the design of color. In the standard edition that you want to build, we have something like this. Also back to that door. Or later. In the modified edition, this bus has more purple on the side. And on the standard edition, maybe I should talk. And on the standard edition, so then the red paint in between the windows look like this. By the way, also another optional changes in the standard edition of the double deckers is the top window is also smaller. Then it's also one block smaller than the modified edition, just like the lower deck windows. Unfortunately, it's the line change is from the back. Remember this part? Well, in the modified edition, I tried to make some changes. Oh, by the way, also another optional change is the left side signages. In the standard edition, which you can either change to with text or not, the modified edition is right here, a block back. Another optional changes is the chassis. Sometimes, well, both of the chassis right now are colored white. Soon they will be changed into a black floor. Another optional changes in the modified edition, the rear is much smoother because the wedges are 1.2 long. That means the wedges are now 2 blocks long. In the standard edition, the wedges are 1 block long. There's a lot of more optional changes, like rear door, 4 wheels maybe, and style. But then in both the modified and standard, the optional changes will be the rear. They are both the same, but then if you want, you can paint these 2 blocks that my mouse is moving around. Black, so it's a bigger window. Or in the modified edition, we have a third add-on changes that you might want to do. A V6 engine. You cannot see it either. You can also make a V12 or an inline 3 engine at the back of the bus. It's your choice. And finally, with the last optional extras that I almost forgot to show you is the tail lights. In the standard edition on the first bus, I did not add functional tail lights. And now, in the modified edition, we added their tail lights. They're not bright enough for you to tell, but then they are bright enough to light up the rear of the bus. I'll show you. In the recording account, now it's nighttime already. If I turn off the modified bus tail lights, it would dim. Not bright though. Not that bright though. When I return them on, it goes bright again. Finally, the last optional X changes can be a brighter headlight. If I turn on the modified edition bus, it's a bit brighter. But then when I turn on the standard edition, it's still the same brightness. But then, when you go back to your plot with your build, and then you did some changes, this I'm fixing, you can either make it brighter than the standard edition. There's a lot of modified editions that you can do. And also, in the exterior, there's one more optional changes. Your own livery. Whether you want it to keep it standard like the two buses, or you want to mix it up and make something cool, like Tofu 86, a drifter themed bus, factory style white, and rainbow, or any basic colors that you want. Pretty cool. And you can also do some changes to the engine. Maybe give them some functional pistons. Well, that might need some work. Oh god. Okay, who's the player who did it this time? Huh, might be somebody who blew me up. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna flip that bus. Alright, give it a second before my bus pulls up. Yeah, it's not nice of him. Whatever. I hope he doesn't push my bus, so we're gonna wait. Oh shit. Before we take the thumbnail and do my outro, I want to give you some safety tips. As you can see, when the bus rolls over, it just won't roll over and then stand still like so. Oh, because there are hover engines. Hover engines in these builds are used to try and lighten up your load, so you can go out really fast and do some drifting. But then don't turn hard, or else that will also cause it to roll over. Plus, I don't recommend you driving on the terrain away from the plot area, because it's way too rough for the buses, and on full hover power, that is not nice. And the only solution to stop the bus from drifting away from blowing away from the engines after the rollover, you need to turn them off before they hit the ground, or else they will fly off the map or spin around out of control, or whatever bad that could happen. And plus, I recommend you not to turn on your engine just yet when people are boarding, so you have to shut down all propellers. Even though we are not in the how to drive tutorial, though I will show you the basic technique of how to operate the hover propellers. These hover engines will turn off slowly when you hold Q. And due to their manual propulsion and controls, you can adjust how light the bus wants to be. Unfortunately, due to the weight of the bus, you have to keep it on, immediately turn it on full power to make a drift. Don't want to go that slow for something, right? So once it's on full power mode, you can now hit the road. The only drawback is that you have to be careful with turning. That's why the modified edition also have one last thing that I still forgot. Smoke. Smoke pipes are built and placed in between the middle on both sides inside the bus. Here's the modified edition. Screw this idiot with his weird build. Doing some laser dance with black paint? Huh? Okay, forget about our our another weird idiot. They are here in this game. The smoke pipes are hidden. Then somewhere in the chassis, which you cannot see. They're covered underneath the two rear seats, which are right in front of the V6 engine from our earlier. The optional changes stop till. We also have one more thing we almost forgot. What is it? Horn! Yes! The modified edition has a horn. It can also be placed in the standard edition. So it's not just an optional change. It's just whatever you want. If you got to place it, it's stated as just changes. Just your changes. Just with a horn. And that's what I learned from. And guess what I learned from the Titanic? The Titanic. I adjust the pitch on two horns on Titanic. Well, more on that soon. Oh my god, what's that car? Hate family issues. Worse. So, I think it's time for the thumbnail shot. So, thank you guys for watching. Come on, like, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Whoa, oh, no, whoa. Alright, we did the thumbnail shot, and for this time, we'll see you soon.